you kept everybody together today. I see. I don't know if that means you're going to do that tomorrow, but
Possible,
you
but
must have liked what you saw last night.
yeah, I did. I liked. We played a pretty good, solid hockey game, and like I always said, you can't worry about who you're playing. You worry about your own team more than anything. And I thought we were pretty solid last night. We were in control most of the night, and a lot of special teams, but it worked out good for us.
What do you think young players like Lafreniere can learn from a game like last night with the level of physicality that was in there?
Yeah, I think Laffy, he's playing pretty good, solid hockey for us right now. I really like the way their line is playing together, and he steps up in for a teammate. And like again, I don't want to fight in a whole lot, but when you're a team and you stick together, it goes a long way with your teammates. And for him doing that last night, it went a long way with his teammates.
Has he had lessons? I mean, you want to make sure he can protect himself out there if he gets into trouble. I mean, like I know that Ryan has worked with some of the other guys. Has he worked with him?
Did he?
Revo? Has he worked with
Lafayette? Not that I know of. I mean, I think they mess around more than anything else. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not in their game anymore. The fight, you stand up for each other once in a while. That doesn't happen very often. So I don't think anybody, the specialty players might do that, the physical guys. But I don't think Lafayette or those guys are taking any training. They have more fun with it than anything else.
What did those guys see about the hit on Lindgren that made them angry?
What guys? Our players?
Yeah, Fox and
Oh, the same thing I probably seen. I thought he had a good. He went at him with a pretty good shoulder in the head, and we didn't like it. And obviously, you see your teammate go down to the ice, you don't like it. So
Yeah, no, I was just wondering because I saw him holding. He was holding.
who was?
Lindgren was holding his arm, so I thought maybe he got him low or.
No, I don't. I think it was all his face in that area. And he's fine today. He's no issue after last night after the game. It's just when those spotters call you off, you have no choice. So.
For a guy like Kevin Rooney to be having the season that he's had, and he's kind of really played his way into a consistent role in the lineup, just what are you seeing from him confidence-wise and how he's had a hold on this spot in the lineup?
Well, I think Kevin was here last year, and he's a veteran guy, and I like the way he's moving his feet and playing structured hockey. I mean, we need him as a penalty killer. He's a very important role for us. He's doing a good job in the so-called fourth line. Last night was definitely their best game, but they kept it simple. They did the right things. I mean, without Weevil with that pretty fancy backhand sauce, but besides that, they chip pucks in, they forecheck, they cause turnovers, and that's what you want from those guys. And when you get that out of that line, then you're real happy because it changes the tone of the game, and that's what it did last night for me.
Maybe you could put Revo up on the top line there.
He may. Don't press your luck. He might be up
Go
there.
back with the other guy.
Yeah, there's no reason why not once in a while.
To just get back to Lafreniere a little bit. I know you don't want to share everything with us, but some weeks ago you said you needed more from him. And a couple weeks go by. Now you're very happy with him. So what is he doing now that you wanted more from him then?
Well, I think you guys wanted more from him than he mentioned that too. You know what I mean? So when you're asking questions about, I'm gonna try and be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really disappointed with the kid, but he came in here and said he can do more. So I said, backed it up. I'm happy with the way the kid's been since day one. He's a first overall pick. Would we like to see him with 9 or 10 goals? We'd love to see it. But I look around the league and Stutzel and all those kids, they're all having, trouble putting the puck. It's not easy to score goals in the NHL. I'm happy with Laffy. He's playing better. He's working harder. He's finishing checks on the forecheck. The line's playing good. So it's not going to be one day I don't like him the next day. He wants to be more consistent, and that's the biggest thing with those kids. Same as Capo. There's no difference, He's coming around now and feeling good about his game. So I think our team's playing better. They're playing better. So. And again, the young kids are going to have 2 or 3 bad games sometimes, and that happens. But we just want them to come into the rink every day and practice, have fun, get better, and that's what it's all about. And when your team's winning, it's a lot of fun. And again, when I talk about, I don't care who scores the goals. Play the game the right way, and things will happen for you good. And that's my philosophy with those guys.
He's been known since he's been here to be a happy guy, right? Like everybody talks
Yep.
about how happy he is, he's always smiling, this and that. Can you sense, like, when he's not scoring or when things aren't going right for him, do you sense a little bit of unhappiness or anything like that?
I don't see any unhappiness. I know the kid. I mean, the kid's been great player all his life. He's been the best player in his teams all his life through minor hockey. NHL is a different beast, you know. You got to come and again, he's a young player. We've got a lot of talented, high-end players in our hockey team. He's fitting in well from what I'm seeing, and I'm pleasantly surprised the way he's playing. I'm happy that he's working hard. He's getting scoring chances. The other night he made 2 great plays to Phil, and Phil didn't finish them off, but he's making good plays. So as long as you see progress in him, and he doesn't get down on himself, and I don't think he's the type of kid whose personality he's going to get down on himself. Plays the game the right way. Coaches support him. His teammates support him. That's what's important.